Welcome guys to a brand new Tech Gadget Explainer right here on the Fawad Bey YouTube channel. I am literally so incredibly pumped for this one. Today, we're bringing massive energy to a full unboxing and review of a device that's basically taking over the budget audio market. We're looking at the wildly popular EBODA Bluetooth Shower Speaker. So let's dive right in.
But right off the bat, we gotta ask the ultimate question. Is this actually the greatest budget shower speaker out there? Like, can a gadget this cheap really live up to its massive online reputation? Today, we're gonna explain every single feature, look at all the advantages, and expose the disadvantages to find out for sure.
All right, moving into section 1, unboxing and spec check. The hype on paper.
Right out of the gate, we're looking at a crazy accessible $26.99 price point. I mean, under 30 bucks. This extremely low barrier to entry perfectly explains why this speaker is such a viral, incredibly popular gift for tech and music lovers literally everywhere.
But hey, don't let that budget price tag fool you, because the spec sheet is seriously packed. We've got an IP67 waterproof rating that actually allows it to float. There's a beefy 2000 milliamp hour battery, a crisp 5-watt driver output, true wireless stereo pairing, if you want to link two of these bad boys together, and vibrant built-in RGB lights. That is a lot for 27 bucks.
And honestly, this next quote brilliantly illustrates the sheer build quality of the device. We pulled this from the reviewer At Home with Lucas, who stated, "Built like a tank. You could definitely drive over it with a Hummer EV and not damage it at all." With its soft touch silicone rubber housing and an included carabiner clip, reviewers are absolutely obsessed with how durable this feels in the hand.
Okay, section 2, real-world water tests. Splashes, showers, and submersions. Let's see how it holds up. First up, let's define what IP67 actually means for you, the user taking this out into a kayak, throwing it in a pool, or just blasting tunes in your morning shower. It literally means the speaker is capable of withstanding complete submersion in up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes. And as an awesome added bonus, the design ensures it floats right back to the top. No sinking like a stone here!
Oh wait, we do need a quick reality check here. While it absolutely survives floating, the physical laws of acoustics still apply. If the front speaker grate fills up with water, the audio immediately muffles. It kind of sounds like it's underwater. But don't worry, a quick shake clears the water right out, and that loud 5-watt sound comes right back to life.
Moving on to section 3, the light show experience. 5 RGB LED patterns.
Here is exactly how you manage the tactile experience of these really cool lights. Step 1. Simply powering the speaker on automatically activates the RGB sequence. Boom, lights on. Step 2. Just tap the light button to cycle through 5 different visual patterns, like the slow breathe mode or the rapid pinwheel. And step 3. You can completely turn the lights off if you want to stretch out that battery life. And let me tell you, reviewers genuinely love this feature. Just look at this enthusiastic praise from a reviewer testing it in a dark room. They said, "I'm going to give the lights a 5 out of 5 stars. These are the best I've ever seen on a portable speaker. It makes an incredible visual impact, especially for the kids or if you're throwing an evening pool party." However, the absolutely crucial point here is understanding the playtime reality. We kind of have to contrast the manufacturer's claims of all-day battery with the stark reality that those beautiful LEDs, they will drain your power fast. If you run high volume with the lights on, you get about 5 hours. But turn the lights off and keep the volume at a reasonable 70%, and they claim you can hit up to an incredible 38 hours. That's a massive difference.
Okay, section 4, advantages versus disadvantages. Weighing the pros and cons. Let's get into the nitty-gritty.
All right, here is your ultimate tech review list. Let's start with the advantages. The rugged silicone build is top tier. The bass is surprisingly punchy and loud for such a small unit, and it actually features an excellent built-in mic for hands-free calls. But what about the disadvantages? Well, users report some finicky hardware buttons, that battery drain from the LEDs we just talked about, and occasionally spotty Bluetooth connectivity if you're in a super heavy, steamy environment.
Just to highlight a very specific frustration from testers, the Channel Critical Reviews noted, the buttons can be a bit finicky, requiring multiple presses to register. See, because the controls are sealed really tightly beneath that thick rubber waterproofing, you really have to press them deliberately. This just goes to show we're looking at this gadget completely objectively.
Finally, section 5, the final verdict. Let's see what the data actually says.
When we look at the breakdown of Amazon reviews, a massive 77% of buyers gave this a 5-star rating, and another 13% gave it 4 stars. This visualizes an overwhelmingly positive consensus from real buyers. It basically proves that the pros heavily outweigh the minor cons for the vast majority of users out there.
And honestly, what makes that positive consensus even more undeniable is the sheer volume of reviews. 17,313. That is the massive amount of global ratings this single product has received, totally cementing its viral popularity as a wildly successful budget pick.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this full tack explainer here on the FODBay YouTube channel. Please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with anyone looking for a great new gadget. But before we go, we have to leave you with one final, provocative question to chew on. Can a $27 budget gadget ever truly replace the need for premium audio gear? Look, maybe it won't replace your high-end studio setup, but for the shower, the kayak, or a day at the beach, it just might be the only speaker you ever need. Thanks for watching, and keep learning.